But we have a thing called the goal getting app. You might see it on the screen behind us. And so I've wanted to start, this might be the first podcast I'm actually doing it in, is bring in a segment about goal getting. So my question for you is around that. So based on your experience helping leaders change the way they think and work, if someone wanted to make meaningful progress in their career or leadership over the next 90 days, what is one truthful question they should ask themselves first?
Yeah, this is not going to be as powerful because that word truthful, it's so profound, but it does go to, where do I want to be? What do I actually want to achieve? Once we have whatever that is in front of us, then we want to define how we will know if we've achieved it. We don't talk enough about measuring success. So ask ourselves, what is it I want to do, and how will I know I've done it once I got there? I bet your app does that.
It does.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm plugging you too.
Thank you. And I just love that you said that, because one of the things when I talk to most entrepreneurs that tend to be struggling is lack of clarity. Because when you have clarity, once you have clarity, you're on mission from that point.
Yeah.
Right. And the problem is like it's gotten to the point, like it's just cliche about the shiny object syndrome, but they start on one thing, they never get clarity around it, they jump to another thing, they don't have clarity around it. They keep bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, and never being on mission, because they don't, sometimes clarity doesn't, I think they expect clarity to happen instantly, right? But it takes, sometimes you got to get in the process to get clarity.
I agree. In fact, we try to go off of intuition too much, and we think, yeah, it was clear because I sensed this was the right way to go. And we undermine ourselves because, hey, let's dig into the details. Let's do some planning. Let's develop a strategy long-term, and then tactics short-term, which is where goals, I'm sure, would be perfect.
So you mentioned having a benchmark to reach, right? So that you know that you've reached something. Too often, again, I think people don't do KPIs, and sometimes they set, I'm all about setting stretch goals, right? You set a stretch goal, you feel like it's going to, like, you may not hit it, right? But the beautiful thing is you're going to get close. Even if you don't hit it, you're going to get close. So let us, if it's, I don't think you can set too easy goals, because then you're not really making progress, the type of progress that you really want to make. The more you stretch yourself and grow, the more momentum you're going to get. So I'd love some insights, any insights that you have around that.
So there is, I think, a little bit of a dichotomy there. One is, you're a leader that's leading teams. We always, as leaders, want to ask our employees to reach even higher, because psychologically, everyone holds back a little bit when they don't know what's around the next corner. So we as a leader knows, hey, yeah, it's a quote unquote stretch goal. I've been doing this a lot today, I think, but let's call them to reach even higher, because there are things in them that they don't know, or resources that are there that will get them to reach higher. I am a fan, however, for my own personal goals, of making them SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. And in that mode, I do tend to like to make things that are achievable. If where I can grow off of it is, say, once I achieve that one, I will have this one in line to keep it going, as opposed to one milestone and then go to that stretch. Because for me, if I don't hit a goal, I get over analytical. So if I can set a series of goals that build on themselves, but they're all achievable, that's for me the Kaizen. Constantly improving, knowing we'll never get to the best, but we'll do it a little bit better. That's good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. I try to incorporate that into my goals, but leading a team, I am definitely we're stretching. We're going to reach as far, high as we can.